had a air conditioning compressor belt noise. It was the tensioner. And the tensioner, we let it go till the tensioner tore all the crap and tore the belt off. Belt came off, and we got no AC. It's July. It's 100 degrees. So we've got a little Amazon kit here. We get the AC Delco tensioner and looks like a Gates hose here, micro belt for a little bit of nothing. I think it was $35, $40. I don't remember, but either way, I need to get my AC on. Look here, we got 10 pounds of exploding targets. We'll have to get to these sometime, but not right now. So back to the old Silverado. We got to get this air conditioning going on. First, we're going to get these pans out of the way. Get all these out there, all 15 millimeter. 2 pans, one here. Well, yours may not have this one under the engine. This one's fancy here, so it's got aluminum one under the engine, plastic one here behind the bumper. Okay, we've got the old skid plates. I guess that's what they're called. The skid plates are off front and under the engine, and we're going to get under here. You can see what happened to the old air conditioning belt. Bearings went out of the tensioner, so we're going to take that off, put a belt on here. Obviously, we've got to take the main belt, fan belt, and serpentine belt off of it to get this on. So these are 15 millimeter bolts as well. I'm just going to use I think I'm going to use a wrench to take them out here. So here we are. We've got the tensioner out here on the table. If your AC belt tensioner on your Silverado looks like this, or Silverado, whichever one you have, or Sierra, whatever. If it won't turn, if you're going down the road, you smell rubber burning, and your AC is not working, oh, that baby's terrible. That's probably one of the worst I've seen in a little while, but I'm impressed with how bad that is. But we're gonna have to put the new one on. Then I'll have to pull the old main serpentine belt off so we can get it in behind there on the balancer, because of course it rides here in the old back groove up again the front timing cover. So I'm gonna go ahead before I get back on here, and I'm gonna stick the new tensioner on right about here somewhere, and I'll try to open up the dialogue with you when I go to pulling this here main belt off. So we're finishing putting the new tensioner on here with the old 15 millimeter headed 10 millimeter bolt. So we'll pick up here, taking off the fan belt, the serpentine belt, etc., in order to get the old AC belt on. Awesome. Okay, so now we're up top. Worst part of the job, we're gonna take the, put the old 8 millimeter on here and try to get our air breather tube loose somewhere between the air cleaner and the intake throttle body. Of course, you got this scrapping thing here. You can take it loose a couple ways. I try to just pull it out here without tearing this thing up. I figure if I tear it up, it'll just be tore up. Truck's 20 years old. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, man. Wow. Come on, man. I promise people I can get this. Don't give up on me. It's coming. It really is coming. Damn it, man. Or you can take it loose right here if you so desire. But you shouldn't have to do that. Let's try Wonder Bar, Stanley Wonder Bar. I don't know if that'll do it, but I just always like the Wonder Bar. It moves at about an 1/8 inch. I don't know what that was, but I like it. Okay, it took the rivet out. So that was, that was kind of not what we've had planned, but really don't care. I'll put another rivet in it, put a screw in it. Either way, that's always a pain in the butt. So let's just take it off, man. Take it. Take it off. Yeah, baby dog. Yeah. Now we can get down there to our main serpentine belt. And like everything else on these trucks, you're probably gonna need a 15. Okay, I've got the DeWalt light here on it, right on the tensioner pulley for the main belt. And that's what we're gonna have to work on. Take the main belt off. And there's you shouldn't get your wrench up too far. Just enough to get the pulley, get the belt off. So we're gonna get a little tension off of it, about like that. I can't hold the phone and video it both and take it off. So put it about at that angle, just enough to get the belt off, because it'll put the wrench way down in the motor here. And we'll get the belt off. So of course we pulled the belt off from underneath the stationary idler. Right here. We pulled it off and let it just go up. So it's out of our way. We gotta get under it, under the crank pulley, and put our other little accessory belt for the air conditioner on. I'm gonna raise the truck back up to do that so we can all see it. Back underneath, the belt is loose, the big belt. So we're gonna need to remove it temporarily out of our way. We'll try to just lay it up on top of the crank pulley. Little Amazon Gates belt. We want to get it on here. I'm gonna put it on the, I'm gonna try to put it around the compressor first. Not well you can see that, but I can, yeah, you can see it back there a little bit. You'll put it near the compressor. I'm trying to get it up on the, that's okay. We'll get it up on the crank. The old crank pulley too at the same time. Moving our big belt out of the way. I just using one hand here, so bear with me. That's okay, that's all right. I know where all this crap goes. It's a Chevy. It's not too complicated. That's why they made Chevy, so average working man would be able to work on something. So, oh yeah, baby. There's a lot of tightness in here. So now, what we gotta do here is somehow we gotta get about a 10-inch extension and a 3/8 ratchet on this here tensioner. Get it down. We got some Pink Floyd going on there in the background. It's enough to drive you about half nuts. Oh yeah. Look what's happening here now. We're getting engaged. We're engaged now, boys and girls, so we're gonna hold this down just as far as we can hold it. Then unfortunately, I'm gonna have to turn the old camera off so I can use both hands. So obviously we've got that on there. We'll pull out our ratchet and extension. Looks really good. Make sure it's up on all the grooves. You can see our big belt hanging there, but I'm going to actually, I might just put it on the bottom and put the slack back up on the top. So if you can see it, I left my 15mm wrench just right on the tensioner up here. So I'm gonna pull it back up, try to get my belt back under the old idler. Nonetheless, I think we put it back under the idler. So the alternator, we'll just look down there and make sure it's on the power steering. It's on the crank pulley. Everything looks great. So now it's a matter of putting the old intake back on. Put your intake back on, folks. And tighten up that clamp. Tighten up that clamp. And here we're going to have to either put a new pop rivet in or a screw. Pop rivet be fine, whatever. So what I did, I went ahead and put a little zip tie in because I zip tie stuff. So we'll just tighten up the one on the throttle body. We'll tighten the one up on the old mass airflow. And everything seems to be good. And we'll just I've got the truck in neutral, so I'm just gonna shove it baby backwards. Oh, I need to let it down just a little bit more. So we're backing the truck up by hand here a little bit. It's in neutral. Let's see if the air conditioning works. That's all I want. It's 9 o'clock and 100 freaking degrees. Oh yeah. Oh yes, man. Oh, feels better already. We'll walk out here and do one final check-a-roni. Make sure our belts all look like they're on. Oh yeah, man. Obviously I'll cut that zip tie off. It's sticking out. I'm not going to do it right now. And thank you all for watching it. And God bless and thank you.